Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm glad you're joining us. My name is Yvonne. In today's video I want to make a double spread. I'm starting to work in my softcover journal because my autumn-winter journal was finished, and now I want to move on in this journal. A couple of videos and tags of pages I did in here, I did make a video about, so you can always check them out if you like them. Because the war in Ukraine, it keeps the complete world busy, and a lot of people are want to do something in return to help the people there. And this digital is from Crafty Raccoon. It's her Ukraine digital kit, and all the earnings from this kit she will donate because she is Ukrainian and her parents and family are still living there. So I thought, yeah, I have to buy it, and I want to make a spread in my journal, to make a memory note of this terrible war, something, I think most of us never would have guessed that it would be so close to us, because I'm here in the Netherlands, that this would be happening in the world today. It's a very beautiful kit with a lot of real Ukrainian items, typical for the country, I guess. This is a collage Julia made in her own traveler's notebook, and she made it digital to go in the kit. I think it's really, really beautiful with a lot of detail. These are the pages I chose. The map paper I think is appropriate. It's a different map of a different piece of the country, but it doesn't matter. This is Greek paper, so I was thinking about putting this as a general background, and then I chose some more items. She had real postage stamps. It's a bit dark. I think I'll put on one more light. Maybe it's a bit better. She digitalized real stamps of her country. Very beautiful with the animals. And then I gather these are bus tickets. I don't know for sure, but I printed them on normal copy paper to make them really thin so I could tear like they would be torn in real. From fabric I made a little flower. I want to use in the collage or page. These are also digital stamps of all butterflies. This is a real beautiful traditional image. I want to back it, and she had some French eyelet. I think most creators call it. But I have some, but I didn't really think it would be. I didn't like it in this spread, so I took some other lace I have, and I want to make a tuck spot on here. So let's get started. I hope you like this, what I'm going to do, and get inspired yourself. Put this to the side. All the small items and the postage stamps. So I'm going to glue, first of all, the background. I prepared something already, all the items I want to use, because otherwise it will be such a long video again. So let's stick this down. I didn't want to tear it up because I really like it as a background and I can add things to it. Larger glue bottle, because I do want it to stick properly. Yeah, the thing, but yeah, most of you who follow me for lumber, I like wet glue because you have some time to adjust when you're sticking things down, and that's what I like about it. And now I'm putting the glue here, and I remember that this is sticking up a bit here, so I have to put something under there because otherwise it will stick to my next page. It's so heartwarming to see how many people are involved in helping the Ukrainian people, and yeah, really feel for them. Then you can see that the world can unite a bit. Because I think everybody will would feel terrible if there would be a war in their country, and we have to help as much as we can. Yeah, I didn't I didn't have to put the glue there, but it doesn't matter. When I come to this page, I'll find a solution for that, maybe some lace or something. It will be fine. To watch that I'm staying in frame. And a bit that the map page is showing, I like it because the colors match the collage, and I always like the real old paper. I think it goes well with a lot of things. Here is a bit overhanging, so cut it a bit, and then with a little ink it will hardly be visible. So that's my background. And then, because the fabric was very thin, it's a cotton, and it's very thin, almost sheer. I doubled it, and I sewn just with a straight stitch, sewn it, and I'm going to glue it to this piece of paper. Or it's yeah, it's a cardstock. I'm gonna take my fabric glue. And I think I'll have to spread it out because the fabric is thin. I think it will seep through otherwise. So I'll take my brush. And just spread it that there will be no bumps in the glue. And then it will be fine. Glue all over my hands, of course. The right side up, and I let it stick a bit over on the top and bottom, because yeah, I like sticking things out of my journal. It makes it more more tactile and more playful, and that's something I like. Because I'm from origin, I'm very perfectionist, and I'm trying to make things more, yeah, organic or natural. Yeah, the brown inking is shining through, but yeah, that's the way it is. I'm not bothered particularly about it. Clean it, because otherwise it will stick so much that I can't open the bottle anymore. This I'll do with double-sided tape, because I really like it and it sticks very well. And I still have, like I said before, I've got a lot left from the scrapbooking days, so I might as well use it up. And it makes a beautiful tuck spot like this. Some underneath here. It's always a bit crooked when I glue things over 2 pages. I don't know why that is, but it always is. It's still cold in the morning in the Netherlands, but in the afternoon we have great weather, and it's now it's about 15 degrees, so it's great and the sun is shining, but we still have a lot of wind, and that makes it chilly. So that I'm not in the way with my head. Now I remember, because the page isn't until there. Oh. No, this is not going very well. Like that. This time it might have been easier to have used wet glue, but it doesn't matter. Because here it's sticking over the page, and I put the double-sided tape here. Yeah, that's not correct. And now I see this is shorter. I'll fix that. That's the beauty of it. We can fix everything. I'm going to put some glue here and here. To make the pockets. And now I've stuck it to that page. Oh my. Well, stick this down on there, and I'll fix it later, because there's tape there or stickiness. And it can be fixed. If I put something on here that sticks out also, then the problem is already solved. Okay, and this makes our tuck spot. And maybe I'll cut this down, but it's okay for now. And I wanted to put the image in here, and I want some layering because I really like it. First I want to roughen this up, and some time ago somebody commented that I talked about roughening up an image, but in that video I didn't show it because yeah, I did it lots of times before, and there are more videos of creators who do this. But you go, for the new subscribers, you go with your nail along the sides, and then you make it rougher. And it's, yeah, just something you like or you don't. Tim Holtz made a little tool, and it gives a bit a different effect, but also a bit the same. But you can do it, you don't need that. You can roughen it up like this. And my images, I always use some thicker paper, 200 grams. So it's a bit more difficult. If you just have copy paper, it's a lot easier to make it rough again. I already inked the image, so I just have to put some on it. And then I looked for a bit of orange, not too much. And I want to make it a bit rougher also. Not the real straight lines. I thought of orange fabric, something like that, but it's the fabrics I had, yeah, were too orange, because in here there is not much orange that comes back, so I thought just a bit around the image will be enough. It's not really going easy today. I do have nails, but go a little bit. It doesn't need much if you already inked the image. And in the first instance, I thought to put it straight, but then I thought, no, maybe just like this, then the orange isn't so in your face, and it gives more, how do I say it? Yeah, also more playful. So I like it better this way. And yeah, also maybe for the new subscribers, I almost never glue an image all the way to the edge. So it can curl up more, I don't mind. But also it won't be too stiff. I'm thinking if I want to stitch this. No, I'm going to leave it for now. And now I did it again. I made a sponge here for my needle, and I always keep putting it on my table and not in the sponge. Okay, now, well, fabric glue, I think it always adheres a bit better on fabric, because mostly the normal glue, that wet glue I use, it will stick to fabric, but this is a bit better. I really like the blue because it's in here also. I'm going to, how do I want this? A bit like this. And because it's, oh yeah, of course, it's real thin. Let's see if there is a wet one in here. I don't use them very often and they dry out. So I have a complete package that is completely dried out. Well, that's fixed. Better to put this underneath. Because this is cotton, it would it's see-through. And because this is, yeah, it's 200 grams and maybe this is 120, it's still floppy. And then I thought maybe it's nice if I take a vintage envelope, a digital, because I like the style. And I can put it on here. It gives it a bit more sturdiness. It became real small. I have another one, but I don't think it's, no, it doesn't matter much because I like this bit blue grayish stamp, and I'm going to stick the image to the back of the, yeah, the faux envelope. I'm going to ink this up. And then I can put my journaling in the envelope because otherwise I can stick this in here and then a loose card. I'm not in the frame at all. Maybe I'll put my table a bit down and then we have more of the image. Some years ago I bought an adjustable table at IKEA. It can go all the way up for me standing, but I still have problems with crafting standing, but it's better for my back. But I really enjoy that the table is adjustable because then I can adjust it the way I want it for my sewing machine or something else I'm doing. So I'm very happy with it. I printed this on normal copy paper. I don't have to do anything to it because it's already got beautiful staining in the digital. I think I'll leave this side open for my journaling. Or up here. I don't know. Let's see what fits in here. 7. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, leave the side, I leave it open. Yep. Yeah, see, I put the needle on my desk. Sometimes we don't learn, but sometimes we do. I really like it. Maybe I can decorate it a bit more. I was thinking if I want to change, but I really like the stamp, so I think I'll leave it. And then this can go on here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter because I thought it would be bigger, but it isn't. So I'm going to glue it straight. because it doesn't matter. If it was larger, it could peek out and then it would be different, but it doesn't. Let's see if I got it the right way up. Oh, I can do it better like this. Then I know what I'm doing in the middle. And I can put my journaling in here. It will be a bit of a fiddle. Or is this open? Ah, here it's, yeah. I was trying to open it on the wrong side. It will be a little fiddly to find the opening, but it doesn't matter. It's not like my journaling has to come out every day. And I like that my journaling is hidden, like my autumn-winter journal. But I was thinking if later on, because they're not really super personal things in there, I made it also that when the children or my grandchildren want, they can read the things I wrote, because they get to know me better, or maybe in a different way. They didn't know something about me, but they really have to look where, because like this, and if you turn it, you don't immediately think, ah, this is a pocket, maybe there's something in there. So it will be a real treasure hunt to find my journaling. That will go in here. Yeah, and it's covering up. And I want to mention that because although I like this image, I really like this too, and I didn't want a pocket here with this and the lady over there. But if I do it like this and you take it out, you still have a beautiful image. And now I can tuck this in. Yeah. That is something I find a disadvantage of glue, because it's seeping and it gets wider. And if I use double-sided tape, it just stays that small line. So now it's stuck until here. And with the double-sided tape, it would have been half. So that's why, also a reason why I like to use double-sided tape. But yeah, well, it is what it is. So it will go in here. And then I heard that the sunflower is their national flower. And although I also like this, but I don't want to do nothing, then it would be plaster a collage in your journal and then you're finished. It's okay if you do that, but yeah, I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to put it a little over it so you just can see the map page a bit, and you still see a lot of beautiful from the collage, and then this will be a tuck spot. So again, my double-sided tape. I'm glad we are finally over all the restrictions. Hopefully next week will be the last end of the last restrictions, and we can try to get our normal lives from 2 years ago back. We already went to dinner a couple of times. It's so great to do yeah, in a way, normal things again. And we also went to the theater already once. And now you can enjoy it even more, I think, because, yeah, we couldn't for 2 years. Nobody would have thought it would take that long for everything, yeah, to be over. It will never be over, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. And now our holiday is booked, and we're looking forward for a week now in May that we're going cycling. Really looking forward to it. I didn't want to cut these up. In the Netherlands, it's also, you buy stamps and they fit it in a beautiful background. So this is not a stamp, but it's, yeah, one with the complete image. So I wanted to leave it like this. And I just want to stick it in here because it goes with the kit. But I want to decorate a bit more. I'm thinking if I want to leave that up there, because it's above that page, but I think I do. I'll leave it like that. Let's see if I want to do something more to this. I'll take my elements. She had a lot more elements, and also the stamps, these in larger and smaller sizes, so you can choose what you want to use. And I have to put something on here because my flower didn't. I don't. I don't like hand stitching things. It's not really. A lot of people are slow stitching at the moment, but that's nothing for me. A lot of creators have the feeling it relaxes them, and with me it's the opposite. I once took a workshop, Zen drawing, and everybody was in no time feeling really relaxed and zen, and I was getting more irritated by the minute to get it finished. Completely not my thing. So that was a great lesson. It's not for everybody. Let's see if I want it visible. Over here, then it will be covered. Yeah, I have to play around a bit to see if I can come up with a composition. You can see it better. And I want to use these. I didn't take on loose. Yeah, I like it like this. I'm going to do that. I don't know why, but I keep feeling I'm not completely in frame. Doing it again. Up. And here is the art glitter glue, but it's not necessary for paper. I like extra decorating, but I'm always afraid to cover up a beautiful image. But it adds to it if there's something extra on there. Put it in here to see. I don't know what I want to put in the middle. There. I like it up here. I think I'll stick it down because otherwise I'll be thinking about it forever. Yeah, I'm not going to use that anyway. I'll try the fabric glue, and if it doesn't stick well enough, later on I can use my hot glue gun. And I think I'll put a little dangle in here. I like that. They're all so beautiful, the stamps. So you can use them all. Let's see, this is the same but smaller. I thought I had more. What was, yeah, where is it? Oh, here, this one. No, I don't like it. Yeah, I like the green there. I wanted to yeah, use a lot of images from, I'm taking that one, but no, I want to use that, but not here. Like that. Then the flowers are peeking out there. Yeah. Yeah. I can make the word again. I want some layers. I really like it if there are more layers in there. It's a bit small, that one. And like this, peeking out there, the animal. I really want to use this, but I'm thinking where. Maybe I'll stick it here and it can peek out a bit, so it doesn't, just need some glue down here. So it's just attached to the top of the tuck spot. There's still too much glue. Yeah. Yeah. This one will go in later. Let's see if I can. The purple from here. And the butterfly to fly like it would. And then I always like to see in on my screen how it looks. I do that sometime with making a photograph and then watching it on my computer to see how it looks, and you get a much better feel of how something is looking when you see it like that. Thinking about this, but I don't know if it needs something else. I'm gonna stick this down because I like it there. It's on here. And this page now is, yeah, it stays to be, it stays a collage, and I find collage, still find it very difficult to do. I'm really struggling with collaging. But I'm practicing, and maybe I'll get better at it. Yeah. See if I want to use something else. The green. It is a lot, especially for my doing. The little animal peeking out there. I don't know if I like the flower. I like it here. I like it here, so I'm going to stick it there. I don't know if I like the flower. It's very bright. Yeah, it's the right colors, but yeah, it's a lot of brightness against the complete pages. There is yellow and blue in it, but it's a bit much. No, I think it's too much. I don't like it. No, maybe I'll find something else to compensate that. But I'll think this is stuck too much. I don't like it. I wanted it a bit higher, like this. It's a bit sticky here. You don't see it, but I can feel it. But it doesn't matter because it's not visible. I'm gonna leave it because it's very busy. I have to get used to it, and yeah, I was afraid that would happen. It's so cute how he's peeking through the sunflowers. And of course the card with the envelope, and then I can stick my journaling in here. A very beautiful collage kit with a lot of options, and yeah, I really like the way it came out. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you like this video, I would love a like, a comment, or that you subscribe, and I will see you next time in my next video. Bye!